Welcome to Heaven Voice today, where the voice of God meets your heart. Every day we bring you powerful gospel reflections, divine messages, and heartfelt stories of faith, hope, and healing. This is not just another Christian channel. This is a sacred space where Jesus Christ speaks to you, personally. If you're looking for guidance, encouragement, or a deeper connection with God's Word, you're in the right place. Let His voice lift you, comfort you, and lead you into His peace. Subscribe now and let heaven speak into your life today. My child, I see the stirring within you, the quiet movement beneath the surface that you have been feeling for some time now. It's like the shifting of seasons, the trembling in places you once thought were secure. You may have looked around and seen little change in your physical surroundings, but deep inside, something has been calling out to you. This calling is not a sign of weakness or stubbornness, but rather the seed of faith that was planted in you long before you even realized it. You may have faced moments of doubt and isolation, wondering why others around you seem to be moving forward while you feel stuck in place. You may have questioned if your prayers were being heard or if your dreams were slipping away. But rest assured, my child, I have heard every cry, every doubt, and every hope you held on to in the quiet moments. And I am here to tell you that the doors you have been praying for are beginning to open. Not doors made by human hands, but doors that have been prepared in the unseen realms for a time such as this. While you have been focused on closed doors, I have been working behind the scenes, constructing pathways of favor and aligning divine connections for you. The delays you have experienced were not denials, but rather moments of preparation for the greater promises that lie ahead. You may have caught glimpses of hope, felt your heart quicken with the anticipation of change. These were not mere coincidences, but rather confirmations from my spirit that I am still at work in your life, orchestrating a future that surpasses your wildest dreams. So, my child, continue to walk by faith, for you are closer than ever to stepping into the fulfillment of all that I have planned for you. Trust in my timing, for the doors that are being opened now are beyond what you could have ever imagined or asked for. I hold the keys to your future, and I am unlocking the destiny that I have written over your life long before you even dared to dream it. You do not need to strive or force your way through barriers. Simply trust in me. For I am leading you to a place where the unseen will become seen, and where the promises that once resided only in your spirit will manifest into reality. Embrace this moment, my child, for you are on the brink of a new chapter that will exceed all your expectations. I am the one who is orchestrating the impossible for you. I am the one who is paving the way for your calling to be fulfilled. The doors that are opening before you are not just for your comfort, but for you to step into your purpose. They are not simply for your benefit, but for the greater plan that I have for you. I am not just blessing you. I am commissioning you to be a blessing to others. As you walk through these open doors, you will not only receive, but you will release blessings upon those around you. Your life will become a testimony of what I can do with a heart that is surrendered to me. Get ready for more than what you have asked for. Stretch your faith, expand your vision, and raise your expectations. I am not a God of scarcity, but a God of abundance. What you are about to step into is not a coincidence, but the result of my divine strategy. Every delay, every closed door, every battle you have faced has been leading you to this moment of victory. Stay attuned to my leading. Stay open to my spirit, and stay flexible in my hands. The doors that are opening may not always be what you expect, but trust that I am with you every step of the way. This is not the end of your story, but the beginning of what I have prepared for you. The days ahead may bring challenges, but they will also bring a grace that you have never experienced before. You will move in places you once only dreamed of, stand in places where others said you couldn't, and witness my goodness in ways you never imagined. Get ready, stay expectant, and keep your spirit tuned to my voice. The doors are opening in perfect alignment with my will. Walk forward boldly with peace in your heart, knowing that what is about to unfold is not just an answer to prayer, but a manifestation of a promise made to you before time began. You are stepping into fulfillment, into the goodness I have stored up for you. Trust me, the doors are opening, and nothing can stand in the way of what I have ordained for you. My beloved, I see you. I have always seen you with unwavering love before you ever questioned your worth or doubted your place. You are not alone in this journey, for I am with you every step of the way. You have walked through seasons where you felt invisible to the world, overlooked by those you longed to notice you. You have carried silent burdens, prayed silent prayers, and fought battles that few ever understood. Yet through it all, my gaze never turned away. I have been attentive to every heartbeat, every sigh, every tear you hid from others. I have counted each moment as precious. Nothing about you has escaped my attention. You need to know, my beloved, that you have never been lost to me. You were never one of the many. You have always been uniquely cherished. I crafted you with care, weaving you together with dreams and purposes specific to you. The way you think, the way you feel deeply, the way you notice things others pass by. All of these are reflections of my intentional design. I made you sensitive not as a weakness but as a strength, a gateway to compassion and insight that the world desperately needs. I made you resilient not so that you would never fall, but so that you would rise again time after time, learning with each step that your strength does not come from yourself but from me. My son, my daughter, the doubts you carry about your own value are rooted in lies that I am tearing down even now. You have believed you were too broken, too late, too small to matter in the great story I am writing. But nothing could be further from the truth. You are not an afterthought. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are a vital piece of a puzzle you have only begun to see. The enemy has worked hard to make you doubt your place because he fears the fullness of what you are called to release. He has whispered that you are insignificant because he knows you are destined to influence, to shift atmospheres, to carry my presence into places others cannot reach. You are not what your failures say you are. You are not defined by the moments when fear was louder than faith. You are not trapped by the mistakes of your past or the limitations of your upbringing. I call you chosen. I call you appointed. I call you anointed. I call you mine. And every time you doubted it, every time you questioned if it was still true after the mess, after the delay, after the disappointment, I reaffirmed it in heaven, sealing it with my unchanging love. My precious one, I have not changed my mind about you. Not in your weakest moment, not in your darkest hour, not when you fell short, not when you wandered. My covenant with you is not fragile. It does not depend on your perfection, it is anchored in my nature. And I am faithful when you are faithless. I am steady when you are shaken. I am for you even when you struggle to be for yourself. You have wondered at times why the road has been so hard, why the battles have been so long, why it felt like every door took longer to open for you than for others. But understand this, the depth of preparation is always in proportion to the greatness of the calling. I've been building something deep within you that could not be built quickly. Even when you feel unseen, even when you feel like no one understands, remember that I see you. I understand you. I have not forgotten you. You are my masterpiece, intricately crafted for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Embrace your uniqueness, embrace your journey, for it is shaping you into the person I have called you to be. Trust in my love, trust in my plan, and know that I am always with you, guiding you every step of the way. Quick results may satisfy the moment, but deep roots sustain the destiny. I have always believed in nurturing and cultivating you to withstand the test of time, rather than seeking quick victories that fade away. It is important to me that you are built on a solid foundation, ready to embrace lasting glory. I want you to let go of the pressure to compare yourself to others, to meet unrealistic timelines, or to live up to expectations that were never meant for you. I am not here to rush you judge your progress or be disappointed in your pace. I walk with you patiently and joyfully, celebrating every small step you take towards me. I see the daily acts of obedience that go unnoticed, the prayers you offer in solitude, the kindness you show even when it is not reciprocated, and the courage it takes to keep believing after facing rejection. These are the moments that show me your true character, and they fill me with pride and joy. You may not realize it, but you are growing and developing in ways that are unseen. Like seeds planted in the ground, you are establishing strong roots beneath the surface before you even begin to bloom. Trust the process that may seem slow but is filled with purpose and meaning. You are not forgotten or delayed. You are being fortified and prepared for what lies ahead. Lean into my voice, rest your weary heart against mine, and hear the steady rhythm of my love that never wavers. You are called, you are loved, and you are mine. As you step into the doors of opportunity that I am opening for you, do so with confidence in who you are meant to be. This is not a season for striving or proving yourself. It is a season for trusting and standing firm in your identity. Do not listen to the voices that tell you to earn or deserve your place at the table. You were always invited, always expected, and always belonged. Allow me to remind you of your worth, to strengthen your weary spirit, and to reignite the dreams that have been lying dormant within you. I understand the pain you carry, the questions that haunt you, and the nights you spend wondering why the path has been so difficult. Know that I have not ignored your struggles or your tears. I have been by your side as a loving father, watching over you with unwavering care. In your moments of weariness, let the truth of my love drown out the noise of pain and doubt. Step forward into the future with confidence, knowing that my arms are always open to welcome you into the plans I have for your life. The pain you felt was real, and it cut deep into your soul, leaving scars that seemed to define you. It felt like the world had turned its back on you, leaving you alone in your struggles. But I want you to know that the pain you endured was not in vain. It was a shaping tool, not a punishment. I allowed you to face hardships not to break you, but to mold you into a vessel of strength and resilience. The battles you fought were not in vain. They were a testament to the greatness of the call I placed within you. Every tear you shed, every betrayal you faced, every closed door was used to refine you, to make you stronger than you ever thought possible. In the midst of your darkest moments, I was there, catching every tear and turning it into rain to water the seeds of your future. I stood with you when the pain was too much to bear, whispering hope into your spirit when all seemed lost. The crushing seasons were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to produce the oil of anointing that can only come through brokenness. The wounds you received, the betrayals you endured, the losses you faced, they were all a part of the refining process. I removed what was temporary in your life to establish what is eternal. I broke down what was fragile to build what is unshakable, the quiet seasons, the waiting, the moments where it felt like nothing was happening. Those were the moments where I was doing my deepest work in you. Rooted in silence, you grew downward before you could bear fruit upward. Stability was built in the hidden moments before strength was revealed in the public eye. I was not ignoring you in those quiet seasons. I was investing in you, pouring wisdom, patience, resilience, and endurance into your spirit. So, my dear one, do not see the pain as a punishment, but as a preparation. Embrace the breaking, the waiting, the struggles, for they are shaping you into the person I have called you to be. Trust that every moment of hardship has a purpose, and that I am using it to build you into a vessel of strength, ready to carry the anointing I have placed within you. My beloved one, if I had granted your wishes immediately when you first asked, it would have overwhelmed you. The blessing would have turned into a burden, and the promotion would have surpassed your preparation. In my love for you, I chose to delay what your heart desired so that your spirit could be adequately equipped to handle it. What may have seemed like withholding from me was in fact a form of protection. What may have felt like abandonment was actually setting the stage for a deeper intimacy between us. You have learned to discern my voice even in the darkest of times, to trust my heart when my hand seemed invisible. Such trust cannot be cultivated during times of ease, but is forged and strengthened during moments of hardship. This type of trust is more valuable than any material possession. It is akin to refined gold. I understand that you bear scars and that some days, the weight of your past feels heavier than the hope for the future. However, know that your scars do not denote failure. Instead, they are a testament to your survival. They are evidence that you chose to persevere when giving up would have been the easier route. Your scars symbolize the battles you have fought and conquered with my strength by your side. You may not fully realize your strength, wisdom, and bravery, not because you never stumbled, but because you always rose again. Each time it was I who lifted you up. Your pain has transformed into a source of healing. Your waiting has bestowed upon you strength, and your brokenness has become a facet of your beauty. What you believed disqualified you has actually qualified you to minister to others. Your experiences have equipped you to comfort those who are in despair and to offer hope to those lost in darkness. You will not merely speak of healing from theory, but from first-hand encounters. Your words will carry weight because they are supported by the trials you have endured. Trust me with your story, with the parts that still puzzle you, with the uncertainty you hold. Know that nothing is wasted in my hands, and I am weaving all the pieces of your life into a tapestry that will bring glory to me and joy to you beyond your imagination. The pain was real, but so is the promise. The tears were plentiful, but so will be the joyous laughter. The night was prolonged, but dawn is breaking even now. Hold on a little longer, keeping your heart open a little wider. I am not done with you yet. I am just beginning, and what lies ahead will make every trial worthwhile. My child, the season you are entering is unlike any you have experienced before. The ground beneath your feet has been prepared through your prayers, persistence, and endurance during seasons of apparent stillness. What remained unseen to your natural eyes has been moving powerfully in the spiritual realm. Every moment of faith, every whispered prayer, every tear shed in trust has contributed to a spiritual foundation that is now manifesting in your visible world. The doors you once struggled to open are now yielding effortlessly to my will. You sought signs, and I have heard your pleas. You prayed for confirmation, and I have set it in motion. Dear one, pay close attention to the signs that are coming your way, for they will not be random or chaotic, but rather purposeful and filled with peace that surpasses all understanding. It is time for you to see the manifestation of the promises I have spoken over your life. Opportunities that you once chased after will now come knocking at your door. Conversations that you once tried to force will now flow effortlessly. People who you struggled to connect with will now be drawn to you, not because of your efforts, but because of the favor that rests upon you. There will be moments of perfect alignment that seem almost too good to be true. Paths will cross, doors will open, and timing will fall into place with a precision that can only be orchestrated by me. You will stand in awe, realizing that it is my hand that has woven these details together so beautifully. Be attentive to the gentle nudges, the quiet prompts, and the inner knowing that stirs in your spirit. These are the whispers of my spirit leading you step by step towards the fulfillment of my promises for you. Do not be surprised when old things begin to fall away, for I am making room for what is better. The signs of this new season may not always be grand and dramatic. Some will be subtle confirmations that settle deep within you, while others will be undeniable shifts that others will also recognize. Do not disregard the small beginnings, for I am in both the big and the small, the sudden and the slow. As you navigate through this season of change, keep your heart tender and your ears tuned to my voice. Let gratitude guard your spirit even when the changes push you beyond your comfort zone. Remember, I am doing a new thing and it may not look like what you expect. Trust me, step out in faith, and I will meet you with provision, strength, and wisdom you did not know you possessed. Embrace the internal shifts in your heart, desires, and dreams as signs of my hand at work in your life. Do not shrink back from new opportunities that challenge you to rise higher than before. Walk through the doors that I open for you with courage, knowing that I am not looking for your perfection, but your obedience. Trust me with each step, and I will guide you towards the fulfillment of my promises for you. The things that once held your passion may no longer ignite your interest, and new visions that resonate more closely with your heart will begin to emerge. Do not mourn the changes. Instead, celebrate the growth, celebrate the maturity, and celebrate the refining process that is preparing you for more opportunities and blessings. The signs of transformation will not only be evident in your personal life, but also in the world around you. The environment will shift, communities will change, connections will be forged, and movements will be initiated. You will find yourself placed in positions of influence that you never thought possible, not because you forced your way in, but because you were divinely appointed to be there at this moment. Your presence will bring life and hope to places that have long been dry and empty, as you carry the living water that flows from the depths of your soul. As the signs of change unfold, remain grounded in the truth of my word, anchored in prayer, humble in success, and faithful in the small tasks. Trust me to entrust you with more responsibilities as you faithfully steward what I have entrusted to you. Celebrate every door that opens before you. But always remember that the greatest treasure is not the opportunity itself, but the intimacy with me that the journey has cultivated within you. Look up, my child, and take notice of the signs that are all around you. The doors are swinging open, the path is becoming clear, and what was once only a dream is now becoming a reality. Remember that it is not by your own strength or power, but by my Spirit, that these blessings are coming your way. Now that the doors are opening and the way is being made clear, it is not enough to simply observe what I am doing. You must learn to walk in faith, taking each step in obedience even when the full picture is not yet revealed. I am calling you to a life of unwavering trust where you walk confidently knowing that you are led by the hand of the Almighty. Before you take any step, draw near to me in the quiet stillness of my presence each morning. It is in this intimate time with me that you will receive the clarity and guidance needed for each decision you make. Trust that even if I only illuminate the next step, following me in humble obedience will lead you to where you are meant to be. Do not underestimate the importance of small beginnings, for every great work of mine starts with unseen acts of obedience. Stay attuned to my voice, dear one, especially in a season where distractions are clamoring for your attention. Opportunities are abundant, and the temptation to chase after what appears good is strong. Not every open door is from me. Not every invitation is one you are called to accept. Learn to discern not by what you see, but by the peace that rules in your spirit. Seek my peace as your compass. If it lifts, pause and seek me again. I will never lead you through confusion or pressure, for my ways are marked by peace. Trust in me, and you will walk confidently in the path I have laid out for you. In the midst of life's challenges, my dear son, my precious daughter, I am calling you to walk closely with me, trusting in my perfect timing. It is crucial that you do not rush ahead of me, nor lag behind, but move at my pace. I am never late, nor early, but always on time. Trust in the preparation I am doing in you and in your circumstances, even when it feels slow, and when things seem to be moving too fast. Rest assured that I have already equipped you for what is to come. Sensitivity to my timing will shield you from unnecessary battles and guide you towards victories that have already been secured for you. Ground yourself in my word. Let it be the solid foundation on which you stand. When doubts and fears try to overcome you, remember the promises I have spoken over you. My word will not fail. My promises are steadfast. In moments of weariness, do not seek solace in the world, but turn to me, the source of strength and hope. Safeguard your heart, for out of it flows the essence of life. Protect your joy, your gratitude, your focus. Choose to speak life and sow seeds of hope and truth, even in barren landscapes. Your words have power. Align them with my heart and watch your surroundings change. Reject fear and lies. Agree with me and witness the fruit of faith blossoming in every area of your life. Walk in humility as doors open before you, remembering that favor is a gift from me, not something earned. Stay grounded in me, not in success, and remain humble to receive my abundant blessings. Be a carrier of my presence, not just my promises. Let your life be a testament to walking with me, not just towards success. Surround yourself with those who strengthen your faith and guide you back to me in times of distraction. Discern which relationships are meant for this new season and release the ones that have served their purpose. Above all, stay in constant communion with me. I desire a daily relationship with you, not just religious rituals. Involve me in every aspect of your life, seek my wisdom in small decisions, and invite me into your daily activities. I long to walk with you in the sacred moments as well as the ordinary ones. Let our relationship be the anchor that guides you through life's journey. Let the words of truth seep into the cracks of your heart, filling every crevice with light and love. Let it wash away the stains of shame and fear that have tainted your soul. Let it plant seeds of hope that will bloom into a beautiful garden of possibilities. This is not just a momentary comfort. This is a transformation of your very essence. Imagine a garden that was once barren and dry, suddenly bursting with vibrant colors and life. This is what I am offering you, a new identity rooted in truth and wholeness. I am unraveling the lies that have clouded your mind, breaking the chains of generational patterns that have held you captive, and silencing the echoes of past failures that have haunted your dreams. My spirit is working tirelessly within you, breathing new life into every fiber of your being. Your strength will be renewed, your passion reignited, and your sense of abandonment replaced with the knowledge that you are cherished beyond measure. This is not a temporary fix. This is a permanent transformation that will redefine who you are. Our transformation is not always a loud, dramatic process. Sometimes it is as subtle as the gentle lifting of burdens you have carried for so long, you forgot they were even there. It can be as quiet as the soft whisper of truth overcoming the shouts of lies that have held you back. However it comes, rest assured that my spirit is at work, making all things new in your life. As you walk away from this encounter, you will carry with you a newfound lightness in your step. Not because the journey ahead has changed, but because you have been changed. You will see the world through new eyes, think with a renewed mind, and hope with a fresh perspective. You are no longer burdened by the weight of past mistakes or traumas. You are free to embrace the newness of life that awaits you. This is not the end of your journey, but merely the beginning. Keep returning to this place of transformation, allowing me to peel back the layers of your soul and reveal the beauty that lies within. Healing is a process that takes time and patience, but know that I am here with you every step of the way, guiding you with love and grace. You have faced trials that could have broken you, storms that could have silenced you, and valleys so deep you thought you would never emerge. Yet here you stand, on the brink of a new chapter in your life. You are not here by your own strength, but by the unwavering hand of God that has never let you go. Do not fear the unknown path that lies before you, for it is secured by the promises of the Almighty. Move forward with confidence, knowing that you have been prepared for this moment. Every tear shed, every prayer whispered, every moment of courage displayed. It has all led you to this point. Embrace the new beginning that awaits you, knowing that you are not alone in this journey. Walk forward with faith, for the path ahead is illuminated by the light of God's love. Do not linger in the past, but step boldly into the future that has been laid out for you. Step boldly into the future I have prepared for you, my beloved. Trust in my guidance and know that I am always by your side, leading you and surrounding you with my presence. You are not alone as you enter this new season of your life. You carry with you a powerful testimony of my faithfulness, authority, and the ability to trust in me even when the path ahead may seem uncertain. This is your moment to rise up with unwavering belief and faith. Embrace the unknown with courage and watch as I work wonders through a heart that says yes without hesitation. When you trust me wholeheartedly and surrender all to me, you will witness miracles unfold before your very eyes. The best is not behind you, dear one. The best is still to come, unfolding in ways you cannot even imagine. So walk forward with confidence, for I am doing a new thing in your life, and it is already springing forth before you. Rest assured that you will not miss out on any of the blessings I have in store for you. You are not forgotten or left behind. I am faithful to complete the work I have begun in you, and to fulfill every promise I have spoken over your life. This is only the beginning of what I have planned for you. So embrace it with joy and anticipation. Before you move forward, take a moment to share the blessings you have received with others. Let your life be a flowing river of love, hope, and encouragement to those around you. As you pour out, I will continue to fill you up with even more blessings and abundance. Stay connected to my voice and remain open to my leading. Remember, you are never alone on this journey. I am with you every step of the way, guiding and protecting you as you walk into the bright future I have prepared for you. This message is a divine letter to the weary, the waiting, and the wondering. It's a heavenly affirmation that God has not forgotten you. The stirring you feel inside is not your imagination. It's the evidence of a shift already taking place in the spiritual realm. For years you've prayed, waited, hoped, and held on, and now God is saying, the doors are opening. Faith was planted deep within you, not in your strength, but by His divine hand. Every delay, every closed door, every painful season has been preparation. While you were waiting, He was working, aligning, constructing, building unseen corridors of favor. Now the unseen is becoming seen. This is not just a breakthrough, it's a commissioning. You are being called not only to receive, but to release. To lead others through doors they once believed were locked. God affirms your identity. You are not forgotten, not too late, not disqualified. You are chosen, seen, appointed, and dearly loved. This word encourages us to walk not in striving, but in surrender. To move not in fear, but with holy confidence. It reminds us that God's pace is perfect and His timing is strategic. The scars you carry are now your high credentials in the Spirit, qualifying you to minister, to lead, to love boldly. You are stepping into divine acceleration, into answered prayers, into territory prepared specifically for you. Do not mourn the old. The pruning is part of the promotion. Get ready, the time is now. Amen. Obedience will be your pathway to breakthrough. As you trust in me and worship me in battle, intimacy with me will be your anchor when the winds rise, holding you steady in the storms of life. Stay close to me, remain willing to follow my lead, and surrender your fears and doubts to me. Remember, you do not need to be perfect. All you need to do is make yourself available to my plans and purposes for your life. As you step into this new season, your faith will no longer be based on what you hope for, but on what you see me fulfill. The unseen will become seen. Doors will start to open, and promises will begin to unfold before your eyes. Walk forward one faithful step at a time, knowing that obedience will lead you deeper into the destiny I have already ordained for you. I have seen the battles you have faced within yourself, questioning your worth and feeling like your mistakes may have disqualified you from a bright future. But hear me clearly now. Nothing you have gone through has the power to change the destiny I have spoken over your life. You are not defined by your failures, fears, or the labels the world has placed on you. You are who I say you are, and my word over you is final. I call you beloved, chosen, redeemed, and strong. You are not weak, for my strength is perfected in your weakness. You are victorious, for I have already won the victory on your behalf. When I look at you, I see a masterpiece of my mercy and the reflection of my sun shining within you. Do not measure your worth by the broken rulers of this world, for you were never meant to fit in. You were created to stand out and shine with a light that can only come from me. I know the names you have been called, the accusations hurled against you, and the words that have wounded you. But today I speak a better word over you. You are accepted, adopted, a blessing, and intimately known and loved by me. Let me rebuild what life has tried to tear apart, replacing shame and fear with my truth and love for you. Let me tell you a story of hope and redemption, of dreams restored and identity renewed. You are not too late, my friend. You are not too broken. You are exactly where I can work a miracle in your life. Think of yourself as a vessel that I delight to fill with my love and grace. You don't have to be perfect or flawless. You just need to be willing and surrendered to my will. I have chosen you not based on your abilities, but based on my unfailing love for you. You have been called to carry my presence, to be marked with my spirit, to walk in the good works that I have prepared for you. Remember, no mistake, no failure, no human opinion can cancel what I have destined for you. What I have started in you, I will finish. What I have planted, I will bring to harvest. Embrace the identity that I have placed within you, the identity that was there before the foundation of the world. It is time for you to walk in the light of truth, to shake off the lies and false identities that have held you back. Rise up, my child. Stand tall in the confidence of knowing that you are deeply loved and fully accepted by me. Do not let fear or insecurity hold you back. When you believe in who you truly are, you will walk in a boldness that cannot be shaken. You were not created to live a life of limitations and false identities. You were created to walk in freedom, to be clothed in righteousness, to be filled with my spirit. Let my voice be louder than every lie. Let my truth be the banner over your life. As you step into the fulfillment of what I have prepared for you, remember to stay anchored in me. The doors that are opening, the promises that are unfolding, the victories that are coming, they are just the beginning. Stay close to me. Seek my presence every day before you embark on the tasks ahead. You are mine, and in me, you are more than enough. Walk in the fullness of your identity, in the strength of my promises, knowing that nothing can separate you from my love. Stay anchored in me, my child, and you will see the wonders that I have in store for you. Perfection is not a requirement in your relationship with me. Just come as you are, with honesty and simplicity. Let your initial thoughts be directed towards me, allowing your heart to center in my truth before facing the demands of the world. A few moments of genuine connection with me can empower you more than hours of striving on your own. Throughout the day, talk to me. I am not distant or too busy for you. I take delight in every conversation and whisper that reaches out to me. You do not need to wait for a crisis to pray or a church service to worship. I am as close to you as your next breath. Invite me into your decisions, struggles, and celebrations. Let your life be a continuous dialogue with the one who loves you most. Stay rooted in my word, my beloved. My words are life, strength, and the sword you need when doubt arises. They are the lamp that guides your steps when the path seems unclear. Do not let my word gather dust on the shelf of your life. Open it daily, not as a duty but as a conversation. Expect to hear from me through it, expecting revelation, not just information. When you feel weak, turn to the promises. When you feel lost, seek the truth. When you feel dry, drink deeply from the living water I offer through my word. Protect your heart with diligence, for the enemy will try to distract you and draw your attention away from what truly matters. Choose gratitude and worship even when circumstances are challenging, as they are powerful weapons that shift atmospheres and remind your spirit of the truth. Maintain a spirit of humility in your victories, endurance in your battles, and generosity in your blessings. Your attitude will shape the fruit you produce. Speak life over yourself, others, and your future, refusing to partner with fear or agree with defeat. Surround yourself with a community that sharpens your faith, encouraging growth and reminding you of your identity when you forget. Not everyone can accompany you on the journey I have planned for you. Some connections were only meant for a season. Bless them, release them, and move forward with those I have assigned to this next chapter. Choose your community wisely, as isolation weakens while connection strengthens. Be generous with what I pour into your life, sharing and releasing the blessings I have given you. Remember, you are blessed to be a blessing, and as you give, you will receive more abundantly. My kingdom operates differently from the world's economy. In my kingdom, the principle of sowing and reaping is a fundamental truth. The more you give, the more you grow. It's not just about material possessions, but also about investing your time, energy, and talents in others. When you steward your gifts with open hands and a willing heart, you create space for abundance to flow back into your life. Being sensitive to the leading of my spirit is crucial in this journey. I will guide you in both big decisions and small details. Sometimes my guidance may come in the form of loud confirmations that are hard to miss. In other times, it may be a gentle nudge that requires your full attention. It's important not to ignore the still small voice that whispers guidance to your soul. Trust that I am always speaking to you, even when the message seems subtle. As you obediently follow my lead in the small things, you will find clarity and direction in the larger aspects of your life. Rest when I instruct you to rest, and move when I prompt you to move. Trust in the rhythm of grace that I have set for you. This journey is not a sprint to burnout, but a marathon of endurance and partnership with me. I am working to build something enduring and resilient within you that will withstand life's storms and pressures. Trust the process, trust my pace, and trust that you are not missing out when you walk in alignment with me. Keep your heart tender and your spirit expectant, for I am constantly revealing more of myself to you. Stay open, stay hungry for more of my presence, and stay connected to me in all things. You were not created simply to work for me, but to walk intimately with me. Let every action and decision flow from a place of communion with me. In that place of intimacy, you will find the strength, joy, and peace that surpass all understanding. The greatest treasure you could ever possess is not success or accomplishment, but a deep and abiding relationship with me. My child, the shifts you have been sensing in your spirit are real and significant. They are not figments of your imagination, but the result of the plans I have set in motion. Heaven has shifted, and the earth is about to respond in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend. The prayers you have faithfully lifted up are about to bear fruit, and the dreams you have carried in silence are on the brink of fulfillment. Prepare your heart for an acceleration of blessings and breakthroughs. What once took years to come to pass will now happen in moments. The obstacles that once hindered your progress will be swiftly removed by my hand. Stay faithful, trust in my timing, and watch as the blessings overtake you in ways you never thought possible. I am parting waters where there seemed to be no way. I am making rivers flow in deserts that looked hopeless. All of this is because of the promises I made, not because of anything you did to deserve it. It's about surrendering and trusting me, not about figuring it all out on your own. As you enter into this new season, get ready for sudden connections to form, unexpected favor to come your way, and doors to open without any explanation. Conversations will confirm what I have whispered to you in secret, and opportunities will align perfectly in a way that could only be orchestrated by my hand. Your spirit will leap with recognition as you realize that this is what you were made for. The preparation, pruning, and pressing that you have experienced were all leading up to this moment. Don't be surprised when the old falls away quickly, as not every connection or assignment will survive this shift. Trust me to prune what needs to be pruned and refine what must be refined. You are not losing anything. You are being streamlined for impact and prepared to carry a greater weight of glory. I am not just bringing breakthrough, I am bringing transformation. You will not simply return to old dreams revived, but you will step into new, bigger dreams that you never dared to imagine before. Your mind has been stretched, your heart deepened, and your faith strengthened. You are now ready for things that would have crushed you in the past. Expect confirmation, unusual favor, sudden doors opening, and divine interruptions that redirect your plans into my purposes. Expect to see what you have carried in the secret place come to life in the public space. But above all, expect my presence to go before you and my spirit to guide you in every step. This is a time where you will testify that only God could have done this. Your testimony will shake the faith of doubters and ignite hope in the weary. The dreams you almost buried will rise with resurrection power. You are not walking into this new season empty-handed. You are bringing with you scars that testify of battles won, wisdom gained in hidden places, and strength forged in fire. These are not liabilities. They are credentials in the spirit. Prepare your heart for greater things, your mind for expansion, and your spirit for the weight of answered prayers. Stay humble and dependent on me as you move forward into this new season of transformation and fulfillment. Remain in awe. As soon as the doors swing open, stay rooted in me. My presence will be your constant companion, guiding you through every triumph and tribulation that accompanies uncharted territory. You are not venturing into the unknown alone. I am by your side, leading the way, enveloping you in my love and protection. Banish fear from your heart, for it has no place here. Cast off doubt, for it holds no sway in this sacred space. Let go of regret, for it serves no purpose in this new chapter of your life. This is your moment to soar, to progress, to walk through the doors that I have specifically prepared for you, my beloved child. Even now, my spirit is drawing near to you with open arms. I have awaited this juncture in time, the instant when you would pause long enough, quiet the noise surrounding you and truly sense my close proximity. I have not kept my distance waiting for you to earn my presence. Instead, I have drawn close to your brokenness, to the wounds you concealed out of fear, to the parts of your heart you felt were beyond repair. I am here. I have always been here. I approach not to chastise you for your struggles, but to breathe new life into your weary spirit. Lower your defenses, dismantle the walls you erected for self-preservation. You need not shield yourself from me. My presence does not intend to shame you, but to envelop you in grace. I come not to highlight your failures, but to illuminate the path toward your destined success. I regard you not with judgment, but with compassion and optimism. I perceive what you cannot yet see, the beauty emerging from your pain, the strength arising from your surrender, the tale of redemption unfurling in the midst of what seemed like ruin. Open your heart wide to me. Allow the barriers to crumble, the layers to peel back. I already know the secrets you hide. There is no need for fear in drawing closer. Only liberation awaits. I come to mend the wounds overlooked by others, to shatter the chains that have bound you for so long they have become familiar, to beckon you out of captivity into a life of abundant freedom. Feel my spirit settling upon you even now. Sense the burdens lifting, the fears dissipating, the deep recesses of your soul exhaling the weight they were never meant to bear. You are not fashioned for anxiety, despair, or constant anticipation of disappointment. You were created to thrive in my love, to be fully attuned to my presence and to revel in the freedom of my embrace. My child, you have strived to heal yourself through exertion, distraction, and relentless effort. Yet true healing stems from surrender, from relinquishing the need to mend yourself and allowing my spirit to perform its miraculous work. Healing cannot be earned, freedom cannot be attained, transformation cannot be manufactured. They are gifts I bestow when you open your hands and simply receive. Accept my love now, not as an abstract concept, but as a tangible reality that envelops you like a comforting blanket on a chilly night. Let my presence be your refuge, your strength, your solace. Thank you for joining us today on Heaven Voice Today. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, God speaks every day. You just have to listen. Come back tomorrow for more reflections from His heart to yours. Stay blessed, stay faithful, and keep listening to the voice of heaven. See you in the next video.